Multiple round kicks, the 5s, the 10s, the 20s, they are a staple of fight sport training. But so many people are doing it very wrong. I watch them. For instance, I was at the gym the other day and one of the coaches was doing his pad work and he was throwing the round kicks. I'm like, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. And you want to get this right. Number one, because it's important to have great technique. But number two, in terms of energy efficiency, doing things wrong just makes it so much harder. So we're gonna focus in on those multiple round kicks and get you guys blasting out nonstop, just like a high-level Muay Thai fighter will be doing. Before we get to that, guys, remember, if you're loving all the content that I give you here, my Strike Ready courses are gonna give you so much more offense, defense, takedowns, or movement. Got you covered. Link down below. All right, blasting in the multiple round kicks. It's the beginning of the pad work session or the end of the pad work round, and you're supposed to be going boom, boom, and you're just going, it's not quite, it's just something's off. Something's off. Well, hopefully what I'm going to give you today can make those corrections. And these are not big, massive mistakes that people are making. These are the small details which just make a world of difference. So the very first thing that I want to point out is the leg that you throw multiple round kicks on, it does not need to come back every time, right? If I have my rear leg kicking, on the lead leg, it makes sense. You're gonna go, okay, I'm gonna leave it in the front because it started in the front. But if I'm going off the back leg, same thing. I don't need to put this foot back here every time because that's gonna slow down that repetitive kicking. We want this foot to stay in front every time. Or if I'm using my lead foot, it stays in the lead every time. Once you get past your first kick, just drop it in the front and just springboard it off the ground every time. Once you make that correction, you're gonna have much faster kicks, and I just think you're gonna feel less fatigued in throwing them. And bear in mind, why do we even really do multiple round kicks? Not gonna do that in a fight. You're not gonna walk forward on your opponent and be like, okay, 5 kicks in a row, here we go. No, it's about burning down, but also developing great technique in the process. So we don't want to be doing this kind of thing here for multiple fast 20 kicks. No good. Point number 2, the standing leg, that foot that is on the ground. It does not need to be shifting around constantly. Yes, sometimes the pad holder will move and you will have to adjust this foot, but when the pad holder is standing his ground or making small subtle motions around and you're doing this, just focus on that leg there. That's terrible. That means every time I go to kick, I'm at a different distance. Lock this foot to the floor and stop shifting it around constantly. All this one needs to do is plant through the ball of the foot and you come up and down, up and down, up and down. The more you can stick down to the ground, the better off you're gonna be. And if they are backing up or you are chasing them a little bit, then it'll look more like this. And I do a small, subtle move forward, but it's all planned. It's not just me randomly skipping about, hoping that, oh, I land with the correct portion of my foot on the pad. We don't want that. Oh, and I've been getting a lot of comments on these shorts. People going, whoa, those are so awesome. If you're thinking the same thing, those are ex-Martial. And as always, I have a discount code to save you 10% down in the description. Now your head positioning. This is very important because a lot of times when people throw their round kicks, I see them leaning their head back. And that's fine on a single kick. I mean, you don't have to do that. A lot of times I think it's better to just keep your head above your standing leg. But if you do choose to lean back for a single kick, that's okay. When we're doing multiple round kicks, it doesn't make sense to keep your head back there. So really put the emphasis on your head is right over top that standing leg and you're elevated. Like a ballerina or something, and boom. And you're here as opposed to head off the side or head leaning back, and all of that forces you to be flat-footed, which we don't want anyway. Right? We want that elevation through the ball of the foot. as opposed to being flat-footed like a lot of the UFC fighters. When you see them kicking, they're just like, and they forget about this leg actually doing some real work. The last correction I have for you is not worrying about pivoting every kick. Look at, after we throw our first kick and we drop, we can maintain that pivot. Trying to pivot each time individually, it makes things so very difficult, as opposed to where this can just stick in that position and just go like that, as opposed to You're gonna watch Thai fighters, high level strikers in the world, and you're gonna see them throw that first kick and maintain that pivot position. You should be doing the exact same thing. So there are 4 ways to up your multiple round kick skills and just look so much sharper and feel so much better when you do these. That's it. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys back here on the channel soon.